Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio with an 18 by 24 inch canvas and a sort of a kind of a plan. So I'm going to take the stopper out of my black Meeden, which I found a long time ago. I spread around on my canvas and spread with a spatula, and it makes it pretty cool pattern when I try and prime a canvas. But what I'm going to do is use the Chantilly lace as a resist, because I don't think anything will show up where the Chantilly lace is. And that would be cool, because that might be the only white that's left at the end of this. So that's my attempt. We might make gray. We'll make shiny gray. So this is the... I wish I hadn't cut the top open on that. So I'm going to have to be really, really cautious. Because I don't want what I would usually prime with. I'm going to put a lot less paint than that because I want to add colors to this, I think. And in order to do that, I have to find out what's going to happen now. I have to decide which directions I'm going from. My turntable is a little noisy. That's why it got replaced a long time ago, but it's very low profile. It's for a Lazy Susan for a patio table. And it's on a tile, or a tile is on it. This is an unusual method, but the first painting I sold was done with a similar method. And I may scrape through, which is my main reason for pre-priming the canvas with a layer of Artist Loft white paint. So far it's just looking like something caught in a windstorm, but hopefully it'll turn into something a little more interesting than that. We have yet to see. I kind of like the marks the Chantilly lace made, but they really weren't going to show up, so it's okay to smear them in. And this may not be something anybody ever sees. This could just not work at all, which is what it's looking like now, but I'm not the only one that thinks in the beginning of things that they're in trouble. So I don't know if I should do one color at a time or a bunch of colors at a time, but this is the Red Violet. It's a Vivid Intense from Colourarte. I'm a Colourarte affiliate. And I think I'll be swiping some with my spatula and then leaving some lines. Having never done this before, I don't know. This is from the Fairy Tales Primary Elements. This is Burmese Red. And I'm hoping, because the canvas is white behind, that we'll get to see some more of this color, which is a beautiful color. But we won't know until I smear it what it's really going to look like. I'm sort of being called to some silver, but I think I'm going to wait on that. I'll pull it out anyway. I've got Periwinkle, which is another Vivid Intense. I don't think it's a fluorescent. Yes, it is. It's a fluorescent. Cool. Now, I know that I could just leave the lines. The lines would be cool. And Snapdragon is going to join in. And all these colors go together, so you can't really make mud, even with the black. Snapdragon is primary element. And if I had enough paint left on my canvas, if I had enough paint built up on my canvas, I could always use chain. But right now I'm just attempting to follow my instincts. I've got a Vivid Intense Quinacrione Magenta. That's gorgeous. Sorry to the person who doesn't like my purpleness. Aquarians are often into purple, I think. Alright, so now I'm going to try a little bit. Oh boy. I think I'm going to wipe off my spatula first. Use my studio rag that I'm always saying. Well, I would if I had remembered to wet it. So I will right now. And then I will dry off my spatula. I want that silver before I swipe. And maybe just some dots, because I'm pretty sure. Okay, I say that, but then I change my mind. Or either that or I just don't have the patience. I've got a couple of little toothy tools that it occurs to me to pick up and try and use. This is just an piece of acetate with notches cut into it. Trying to just spread my color, and I could still use the spatula. I'm resisting the orange and the yellow that I want to use, that I will probably still decide to use. I want some more of this. You know what I've got? I've got Vivid Intense Alizeran Rose. Fabulous color. Definitely pops. One thing I know about the Meeden Black is that it will go the distance. I'm almost inclined to just try a little tiny spatula, like my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst. So far, it's looking pretty chaotic, but I think I'm going to try, yeah, the spatula. And since I like that, I'm going to use it again. That was the Alizeran Rose. This is the Quinacrione Magenta. Not used to this turntable. Sorry about my head. Go back to the Quinacrione Magenta. Or that was the Alizeran Rose, excuse me. I'm actually kind of not hating this yet. I have my stages. I'm definitely contemplating the orange. I want to steal a little bit of black paint for this corner. Don't ask me why. Wipe off my spatula. Because if I don't have any black or white or silver or whatever colors on there, then next colors. If I waited 5 minutes, this is probably dry too. So I've got some saffron and a little card. I think I'm going to use my little card to see how I like that instead of the spatula. I thought about scratching, and I like scratching through paint. Sort of craving a little bit of blue, and I've got some vivid, intense ultramarine blue, I think. Yeah, I do. But I gotta finish with my orange first. And if I finish with my orange, it'll be because I pulled out some of that Hansa yellow that I've got orange crush in. This is just so much fun. I am gonna have to clean off my cloth. I'll put that back. Let's give a shot. I left space that's white right there, so that will probably, if I open my bottle more, it'll help even more. And we'll clean off my card. Oh, that's much lighter than I anticipated. Maybe I've got something darker. I've got an Indian yellow. That's darker. I don't know how I'm going to like that. I like it. Oh, that's better. Well, it's time for me to grab that blue. I want some orange again. I think I want it right with the yellows. Alright, let's get down to business and put some of this blue in here. Just looking for places. I'm looking for places that make me feel like they need attention. I don't know how to put it any other way. Oh, that comes out really nice and light and bright on the white background. Light, bright, and white. And I don't really have a lot of workspace, so thank you for bearing with me as I fumble my way through this. Still thinking about the silver. Sorry about my head. I'm not sure about that one. That's the nice thing about using a pre-primed canvas. Not pre-primed from the store, but pre-primed by yourself. Is it means you can scrape paint right off. I could put my spatula in and go and remove a whole bunch of paint. So I'm going to use a little bit of this Alizeran rose. Hopefully. Yeah, that's a wonderful color. I want to leave some white in the background. This is the first time I've used so many other colors without stopping to re-up on my red-violet. And I could probably do something with a shimmery color, which I'm thinking might be the Royal Sapphire. Or I could just pull out some gold. But let's try the Royal Sapphire. Well, I actually have this vivid, I have a vivid intense fluorescent blue-green that I love. And I don't mind that at all. But I'm pretty sure they're pretty sheer, so unless I'm hitting on some white spots, it's probably not going to show up a whole lot. Not sure I'm as in love with that as I was hoping to be. Oh, but you know what? I did get out some Frozen. Frozen is a primary, is a Prizm pour. Yep, I like that. You can pick up, so I can scrape it right off the black if I want to. Oh, I love that with the red-violet. But I always like turquoise with purple anyway. I suppose I could finish with some lines. I kind of like that. Nobody said I'd have to smear everything. What am I caught on? Oh, the raised paint from the spinning. I think I'm almost done with the exception of scraping. And at any given moment, of course, I can change my mind that I want something else. Add some miscellaneous marks. I like that one. So I've got a little rake. I'm thinking, why not see what we can do? I've got 3 minutes to tell you guys I do sell my artwork. And if you're interested in purchasing something, just contact me through my email address. It's easpbgallery and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. Kind of want some darker yellow again in that spot. Just to leave it dark. I don't expect it to show up anywhere except for on the white. There, I like that one. There's some shimmer in this. I did put some golden diamonds into the red violet. I like this just the way it is. This works for me. And I'm going to grab my stool and see. I don't know how much I can zoom in, or even how much I need to zoom in. I do kind of want to grab a pair of tweezers. Let's see about the scraping. We'll give it a miss for now. But that's my version of abstract expressionism, and sorry for me moving the table. I love you guys. You inspire the heck out of me. I hope you come again. I post at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, I actually got it centered. Did I tell you my email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com if you'd like to contact me about a lesson privately, one-on-one at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, or purchasing an artwork. I think I did mention that. My paint pouring recipes are below. Show more. This is exciting. And there are a few dollops here and there, but really this is going to be dry tonight. I like it. I'm pretty happy with this. I hope you like it too. Thank you for the comments that keep my morale boosted. Thank you for the donations through PayPal. The bottom right hand corner of my YouTube channel banner has an icon on it that you can use if you'd like to be generous. If you'd like to become a member, you're very helpful to me too, and that's $9.99 a month, but it gives you access to a private members-only library of over 110 videos, some of which are getting pretty intensely interesting. I have a link tree, and on it I have an Amazon link with my 2 books, and Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities are the first and the second 100 videos I made for YouTube. Also on my link tree, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook group, Expressionist, Fluid Art, Studio Appreciation, and more. Anything that you'd like to have remade to cover something, I have the option to do all over prints, and that's at pixels.com, Fine Art America, Society 6, The Gallerist, and Spring under the video. And all you have to do is ask, and I will do my very best to add what I can. I love you guys. You inspire the heck out of me. I hope you come again. I love you often and always. And I don't know what else to say. I think I said it all. Wow. I'll torch briefly to make sure there are no bubbles in there, but otherwise, I love you guys, and I'll see you anon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery saying, Priscilla out. See you anon. Twice. Bye for now.